With the addition of the second free chests for loot and the Nightmare Shop to buy legendary gear, crafting Zero Armor is easier than ever. But which perks are the best? Zero Armor is crafted at the Zero Altar by combining 7 different legendaries, and the perfect Zero Armor is made with the highest possible percentages of perks. These perks are now marked as S+ tier with the recent perk update. When making the Zero Armor, make sure you have 3 armors with the perks you want on them, and the other 4 armors can be fillers or trash with nothing good on them. The most popular perks to use on Zero Armor are Glass, Untouchable, and Energized for dungeons. These are considered the best perks for all classes and help you deal the most damage. Glass reduces your health by 35% but increases the damage of your critical hits, and critical hits in World 0 increase your damage by 150 to 200%, and with Glass equipped, your crits can deal 250 to 300% increased damage. Without Glass equipped, my crits on the Shadow Blade deal between 290 to 310k damage, and with Glass equipped, my crits are hitting for 450 to 500k damage. But unless you play the Shadow Blade or Dual Wielder, using Glass isn't that important because crits don't happen that often. For Nightmare Dungeons, mobs die really fast anyways, so I mainly use Master Thief, Agility, and Energized on my Zero Armor to run faster. Master Thief increases your movement speed whenever you defeat an enemy, and there is a really big difference between 0 agility and max agility on your armor and pet. For Nightmare Dungeons, on Challenge Mode 6-1 on the Hunter with Master Thief, I finished in 234, and with Glass, I finished in 240. For Nightmare Challenge Mode 7-1 on the Necromancer with Master Thief, I finished in 223, and with Glass, I finished in 234. And for 3-1 on Nightmare Challenge Mode on the Stormcaller, I finished in 224 using Master Thief and 227 using Glass. So across the board, my times were a few seconds faster using Master Thief, but if you are playing Shadow Blade or Dual Wielder, you definitely need to be using Glass. In the Volcano Dungeon against Cerberus, with Glass equipped on the right side, the boss dies way faster than with Master Thief because most of your damage comes from crits on the Shadow Blade. But for all other classes, it doesn't really matter that much if you use Glass or not, and is personal preference. I would like to take back what I said about Self-Destruct, Poisonous Thorns, and Rough Skin. For Infinite Tower and event bosses, these are the best perks to use. Rough Skin has a chance to reflect all of the damage you take. Poisonous Thorns has a chance to inflict poison status effect whenever you take damage, and Self-Destruct turns you into a freaking nuke. When you die, you deal 150% of your health as damage around you. This has a 2-minute cooldown, but deals insane damage if used intentionally. Looking at boss damage with Self-Destruct on the left side and Glass on the right side against the final boss of 6-1 dungeon on Nightmare Challenge Mode, the Self-Destruct can kill the boss before he even transitions to his second phase. Even in other dungeon bosses like 3-2, if you reset your character to proc Self-Destruct, it deals massive burst damage and can kill bosses faster than Glass. For higher floors of Infinite Tower, using Self-Destruct with Untouchable and Rough Skin can make you unkillable and help you stay alive to prevent those one-shots. So which perks are the best? And honestly, Zero Armor doesn't really matter. Just use the perks you like the most. Technically, Glass is the best armor perk because it increases your damage on critical hits, but unless you're absolutely speedrunning or playing Shadow Blade or Dual Wielder, it doesn't really matter. The best dungeon perks for armor are Glass, Energized, and Untouchable. Personally, I like using Master Thief and Agility instead of Untouchable and Glass. And for Infinite Tower, the best is Self-Destruct, Rough Skin, and Untouchable. And for event bosses, just swap out the Untouchable for Poisonous Thorns. If you're farming the Battle Pass, make sure you have that Lucky Leader perk equipped to speed up the grind. And I don't recommend using Fortress because it decreases your health regen, and all the other perks are kind of useless. Thanks for watching, see ya!